Pass the damn salt, please. Chapter 11. Crazy Lady on the Bus, Part 2. May I sit here? Said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Of course, said Riley. Thank you. You remember that paper I showed you the other day? The one that had the names of all the people that I have contacted about the people who are hacking into my life? Said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. No, said Riley. Well, when I got home, it was gone. Now, isn't that very interesting? Said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Oh, well, sometimes, especially when you have so many loose pieces of paper, things just get lost, said Riley. No, they don't. Don't you see? That is the point. They are out there and they are blocking me by taking my things and hacking and phishing. I know all about computers. They can really do that, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay, said Riley. Like that piece of paper. I showed it to you, and then I put it back here in my bag here, and when I got home, it wasn't there. Isn't that interesting? Said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that is so annoying when you lose things, said Riley. Except they are not lost. People take them. I put them here in my bag. I turn around and then I turn back and wham! They are gone. I tell you, as I am sitting here. Oh wait, here it is, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Oh, good. Sometimes things just turn up, said Riley. No, they put it back, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Oh, said Riley. Remember when I showed you the paper? It had a list of phone numbers on it. Right after these names here of the people I have contacted, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. No, not really, said Riley. Well, they were there, and now they are gone. They took this paper and erased all the phone numbers of the people I called, and they put it back in my bag. They are afraid of me. They know I am keeping a record. I am going to the FBI because they are the ones who deal with identity theft and phishing, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. The FBI, said Riley. Yes, I went there and they told me to write everything down so they can track the bastards. Pardon my language. I normally don't like to talk that way, but that's what they are. So they track them down, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. You talked to the FBI? The real FBI in person? Asked Riley. Yes, and they found it very interesting, let me tell you, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Well, I hope that works out for you then, and they can find the people that are doing this to you, said Riley. Yes, they know all about fishing, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. I can imagine, said Riley. I can't tell you how many times they have gotten to my floppy disk and erased everything on it. I put my floppy in and it tells me to reformat because I am on a Mac, but I am not on a Mac, and I have never been on a Mac. I don't own a Mac, and I don't even know anyone who owns a Mac, and then I can't get to my files that I have written dozens and dozens of pages on about the fishers and the people who block my emails to and from me. I tell you, it is sure interesting how much they can do behind all those computers and the internet to make sure they can intercept and steal whatever they want and whenever they want, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. I just don't understand why people do stuff like that. It seems so rude, said Riley. I actually think it might be the Chinese, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. The Chinese, said Riley. Yes, they already own half the country, and they keep buying our T-bills and bonds, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. I am just glad that someone wants the darn things enough to pay good money for them, said Riley. And their internet is the most tightly controlled internet in the world, let me tell ya. And in the end, when they harness a significant, I say, part of the production of the world's energy, it would mean lights out, I tell you, for the Western democracies, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I have heard that too, said Riley. I have been to the FBI, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, my friend. Just the tip, said Crazy Lady with a bunch of stuff. Oh, look, your stop will be coming up soon. You might want to get all this stuff together in the suitcase, said Riley. Yes, the FBI knows all about it. You can't trust the local police because they have been infiltrated and they had me evicted from my apartment because they talked to my landlord, said crazy lady with a bunch of stuff. Yes, you probably want to get all this stuff together before we get to your stop, said Riley. Yes, it was the Chinese and the Jesuits. Them too. They are all in this together. Don't you find it interesting that the Catholic collar and the Chairman Mao collar look so much alike? And that they are both secret societies? Don't you find that a little bit too interesting? Said crazy lady with a bunch of stuff. I have never noticed. Now, you might want to get all your stuff together so you don't lose anything again, said Riley. And the Jesuits have been in China for centuries. They taught them all how things work, and now they are in this together. Oh my goodness, I get off at the next stop. Driver, I need to get off here. Stop the bus. I need to get off, said crazy lady with a bunch of stuff. A lot of grins on people's faces as she gets off the bus and the customary silence resumes. End of chapter 11. Pass the damn salt, please, by Dan McLaughlin. Read by Dan McLaughlin.